In this video, the top 3 easy residencies in Latin America. Paraguay, Mexico, and Panama stand out as the top 3 countries for acquiring residency in 2025. With over 1.2 million North Americans already living there, drawn by warm climates, low costs, low taxes, welcoming policies, these nations offer some of the simplest residency processes globally. Whether you're a retiree, digital nomad, or investor, their minimal requirements, fast approvals, and territorial tax systems make them ideal. Today, we're breaking down why Paraguay, Panama, and Mexico are the easiest for residency, how to get it, and what makes each a standout choice. Latin America's appeal for expats is growing, with 5.5 million Americans and 2.8 million Canadians living abroad. Mexico, Paraguay, and Panama lead the ease of residency due to streamlined documentation, low income thresholds, usually you don't need to invest, quick processing times as well. Each country boasts unique advantages. The processes are a little bit different for each country. Paraguay has the speed, it has tax haven status. Panama is tax friendly as well. It has a dollarized economy, it has perks for retirees. Mexico has proximity and flexibility, catering to different lifestyles and goals. These nations also leverage territorial tax systems, exempting foreign income and offering regional travel benefits like Mercosur or CA4 agreements. Let's explore why these countries top the list, how to secure residency, and what sets them apart. Number 1 is Paraguay for speed and minimal commitment. With a burgeoning expat community in Asunción, Encarnación, and Ciudad del Este, Paraguay offers one of the fastest and most accessible residency paths in Latin America, making permanent residency possible in as little as 45 days via the SUACE program. This landlocked nation, known for its stable 4.5% GDP growth and territorial tax system that exempts foreign income, attracts digital nomads and retirees alike. Although with Paraguay, it's much more of a nomad-friendly spot. Retirees might want to be on the beach or something. Paraguay is landlocked. That's why we see more digital nomads, but increasingly entrepreneurs and investors as well, drawn by the business opportunities and the real estate opportunities. The permanent residency requires an investment of $70,000 over 10 years in a business. And we have some recommended options for investments if you're looking for an investment. Otherwise, you can do the temporary residency where there's no minimum income, there's no investment needed, you don't need to show financial solvency. All you need for temporary residency is a clean criminal background check as well as a birth certificate. If you can get us an apostille birth certificate and clean criminal background check, we can get you temporary residency in Paraguay. And if you're willing to invest to accelerate the timeline, you can get immediate permanent residency via investment. We work with that program as well. And we have other videos on the channel that explain these processes in more detail. Moving on to number 2 is Panama. Dollarized economy and retiree friendly. Panama is home to 20 to 50,000 North American expats, and it ranks high for its globalized, dollarized economy, retiree-friendly policies, and efficient residency process, granting permanent residency in 4 to 6 months via the Friendly Nations visa. This Central American hub also experiences some of the highest GDP growth in Latin America. It's in a strategic location near the US. It's got the Panama canals. And in Panama, I see an appeal not only for retirees, of course, for investors as well, but also for digital nomads. So all different groups of people, families as well, can benefit from Panama. More international than Paraguay, a place you might feel more comfortable, sending your kids or retiring. The pensionado visa requires $1,000 a month of pension income from either public or private pensions, while the Friendly Nations visa, available to Canadians, Americans, and Europeans, needs basically you need to spin up a business and we can get you residency that way. Documents include passport, apostilled criminal background check, health certificate from a Panamanian doctor, proof of economic ties. Processing takes 2 to 6 months, somewhere around on par with Paraguay. And just like Paraguay, both Panama and Paraguay, you have to apply in person in the country. So you have to apply in Panama, you have to apply in Paraguay. You typically do not apply from abroad, which is different than the third country on our list, Mexico. Proximity and flexible options. Mexico hosts over 1.2 million American and Canadian expats and tops the list for ease of residency due to its proximity to North America, minimal documentation, flexible visa choices. You don't need to invest. A lot of people are getting citizenship by descent as well. We help a lot of people do that. And there's a lot of popular expat destinations in Mexico. It's a big country. You have Merida, you have Riviera Maya, you have San Miguel de Allende, you have Mexico City, Puerto Vallarta, Tijuana, Cabo. So many places with English-speaking communities. Now you can get a temporary residency visa valid for 1 to 4 years very quickly. And then you can work towards permanent residency, which will, after 4 years on temporary, it will renew to permanent residency. Or if you marry a Mexican or have a baby in Mexico, you can get instant permanent residency. We help a lot of people get temporary residency in Mexico. Basically, you need to show either $4K a month of income or about $75,000 in savings. If you can demonstrate that, 6 months of income or 12 months of savings, then we can get you a temporary residency visa in Mexico. There's no need to invest in Mexico. So why do these three countries stand out? Paraguay has been one of the darlings of the digital nomad community for years now because there's no financial requirements at all. You don't need to show bank statements. You don't need to invest for temporary residency. So it's one of the only countries in the world, and I think the only country in the Americas, where you don't even have to show financial solvency to get residency, just a clean criminal background check, and to be from a country that has visa-free access to Paraguay. Panama is great for retirees. You get permanent residency via the pensionado visa. So as long as you have $1,000 a month of passive income, it's a perfect program. We do a lot of Panama for people with a U.S. military background and they have a military pension. If you have a teacher's pension, a private pension, public pension, Social Security, passive, any sort of passive income, really. If you have passive income from real estate as well, that can work to get either the rentista or pensionado visa in Panama. So it's the best visa for people with passive. Mexico is convenient because it's the only program on our list where you apply from your home country. This could be considered convenient or inconvenient, but at least you know you get the visa before you even book your trip. And this is especially good for families where, it's a family of 4, a family of 5. It does cost a lot of money to visit these countries. Well, if you can apply at your nearest consulate or embassy, then you can get approved for the visa to Mexico before you even go down there. And then basically you have 6 months to enter Mexico and pick up your residency card. So those are the top 3 countries. Again, Paraguay, Panama, and Mexico. Each is easy in a different way and appeals to a different type of person. Depends if you're a young digital nomad or you're a retiree or you're a family of 4. We can help you figure out which program makes the most sense for you. So our number 1 practical tip is partner with a facilitator. It could be MyLatinLife. It could be someone else. MyLatinLife, we help with all 3 of these programs. Me, myself, I'm a permanent resident in all 3 of these countries. Maybe I should have mentioned that at the beginning of the video. So we can definitely help you. There's a link in the description to book a call with us. You could be speaking with me as early as tomorrow, and we can get the process going for you to get that residency in your hands. So book a call, link in the description. We'd be happy to help. So that's the complete guide to the top 3 Latin American countries for easy residency in 2025. From Paraguay's Suase program to Panama's retiree-friendly options and Mexico's proximity, these destinations make moving a breeze. If you found this video helpful, smash that like button, subscribe, and drop a comment with your experiences or questions, and we'll see you in the next video.